18 million people finally have a voice. This is Lagos Talks 91.3.
And we're going to begin with a conversation with the Consul General of India in Lagos, Nigeria, is none other than Chandramoli Kern, is here with me live in the studio for a conversation. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for your invitation.
Yes, indeed. It's our pleasure to have you with us. We hope you're enjoying Lagos and Nigeria.
Yes, definitely.
How long have you been around with us?
I'm here in Lagos for more than 2 years now.
Okay.
And I'm having a very lovely time with
right.
the warm reception of Nigerian hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm enjoying my time.
All right,
Thank
that's
you.
good. You're going to enjoy more of your time anyway. So just the tip of the iceberg. So watch out for that. Okay, so our guest this evening, or my guest this evening, is the Consul General from the Indian High Commission. He is the Consul General of India in Lagos, Nigeria, and he is Chandramoli Kern. And this evening we'll speak about the India-Nigeria relations. We'll talk about the bilateral relationships that we share. We'll also talk about areas of cooperation. We'll talk about future prospects as well. So let's get talking. And our first question this evening is, what would you describe as the current priorities of the Indian government in fostering relationship with Nigeria?
Nigeria is a focus country for the government of India. And we have a very warm and historic relationship with the giant of Africa. And this relationship has been nurtured by the highest level of our bureaucracy, our government heads. And this relationship is at a very nice turn.
Mm.
You would be aware that His Excellency Honorable Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu visited India. The President visited India last year to participate in G20, and he has a very fruitful deliberation in India in the investment summit. And more than $14 billion of investment was promised at that time, and some of them are still is being realized also. So, and recently, in January, our foreign minister was in Lagos, in Abuja, for the bilateral talks. So, in recent months also, we have a very warm connect, and this will go on.
Interesting. You spoke about investments, we got aware that the Indian community are quite big on investment in Nigeria. We have a lot of your entrepreneurs who are based here doing massive stuff, employing people and making a lot of wealth for themselves and even for the communities that they live in. So let's talk about trade and investment. How can India and Nigeria enhance the situation in terms of trade and investments? The ties that exist already, how can this tie be improved further? And what are the opportunities that exist for businesses in India as well as in Nigeria? In India for Nigerians and in Nigeria for Indians.
Thank you, Mr. Kolawole, for bringing in this nice topic of trade and investment between our two countries. As you are correct when you say that we have a very strong presence in Nigeria. The Indian diaspora is very strong. They are doing good business in Nigeria. In many places we say that Indian entrepreneurs are the largest employer of Nigerians after the federal government. Mm-hmm. So they are massively in manufacturing, in trade, and creating wealth, creating job, not only for Indian entrepreneurs, but also for Nigerians. They are providing a lot of opportunity because, as you know, these investments creates job, which is fundamentally required for getting over the poverty cycle. So it is happening. What we say that there are more than 200 Indian companies operating in Nigeria, and they are doing pretty good. And in a way, they are also the backbone of Nigerian economy. So they are in all aspects. You can say them in mining, you can say them in steel, and you can say them in several trading, superstores, hospitality. They are in every field. And so the relationship is very strong. We say that $27 billion of cumulative investment is there in Nigeria. It is not a mean sum.
How about the situation at home in India? Is it the same situation? Can it be better for Nigerians in India?
You see, India is welcoming the foreign direct investment.
Okay.
So India has opened up its border for economic opportunities of foreigners. Since 1991, our economy is open, and except for few strategic sector, the whole economy is open for anyone who wants to do business. And we are welcoming. We are welcoming the foreigners to come and invest and do business in India. You may be knowing that India has risen significantly in the ranking of ease of doing business. We were somewhere around 100 plus, but now we are in 60s. So we have made rapid progress in ease of doing business. What does it mean? It means that it is easier for registering the company. It is easier to start your business. So yes, it is available to you also. It is available to Nigerians also. There is equal opportunity. You can invest. You have to find the sectors where you can make money. And of course, it is same for everybody.
We consume a lot of Indian content in Nigeria. You must have noticed. Some of the movies that we watch, we consume a lot of Indian movies and entertainment generally. So we have an idea of the Indian culture, but we want to know more. So how would you assess the current cultural situation between Nigerians and Indians? How has it been over the years, and where are we now?
You see, Nollywood and Bollywood are always
the siblings,
talked in the same spirit. Both are producing large number of films every year regularly, and Bollywood has been very famous for producing as far as the number of films are there, and similar is Nollywood. But if you say that Bollywood was popular in India, I cannot say that Nollywood is popular in India that way. But no, but there is other aspect of Nigerian culture, like the singers,
okay,
the band
music
artists.
I know we have one of us came over to India the other time to perform at a wedding. Weeks ago. Yes,
Rema went to perform there, but before that, he also went for a country tour last year.
Okay.
He performed in 3 cities, and it was very highly popular. The music by Nigerian artists are enjoyed by the new youths in India.
In India, okay.
Yes, they know. Like,
Nigerian music.
Yeah, I would like to be naive here. When Rema came to the consulate for visa, I was not very fully aware about him.
Oh, okay.
So I had heard the name, but I didn't know that he is that famous.
Oh, he is.
But I was asked by our colleagues, local colleagues, that he is a famous person. I said, okay, well, let me meet. I met him, and thereafter we discussed, and I have a photograph, and I put it on my WhatsApp status. Immediately, my son and daughter said, "Oh,
fantastic.
You met Rema." You see, this is the culture.
Well, they're more current than you are.
No, they are staying in India, and they are aware about just by seeing a thing that you met this gentleman.
Okay.
So it is very popular. Apart from that, other drummers and other musicians are participating in Indian cultural events, big events.
Nigerian.
Yes, they go and
entertainers,
showcase there. So that is the culture-wise is going there. You might have heard about the Indian-Nigerian cooperation. One Nigerian lady, Namaste Bahala, is the name of the film. She has recently produced a postcard and it is doing pretty good on Netflix. And in this, Nigerian artists are participating in that movie, and they are going to web series, and they are going to India. So this is what it is, cooperation. And I am aware about the film city which is coming up in Lagos.
Okay.
It is a multi-million-dollar film city, and I am sure that Indian filmmakers will see it as an opportunity, and they will collaborate and cooperate with Nigerian industry.
Okay, we hope so too as well. So let's talk about education, and skill development. We've spoken about entertainment and the cultural situation. We want to eat more of your food. We want to eat more of your snacks. I've eaten a lot of Indian food, so I think there's some similarity. I think we both love spicy food, soups, and all of that. So yes, there's some sort of similarity in the kind of food that we eat. A lot of Nigerians who travel abroad, when they cannot find a Nigerian restaurant, the second option is an Indian restaurant because of the way the food tastes, So, but let's talk about education and skills. How do you think India's situation is, experiences in education and skill development? How can we marry the two communities and benefit from each other in terms of skill acquisition, in terms of capacity building between Indians and Nigerians? How can we leverage that partnership?
The bilateral education relationship and skill development relation is very strong. Let me first tell you. Because Nigerian students are going in large number to study in India. They feel the opportunity, they feel it cost effective, that is why they are going there. And they are going in the engineering, they are going in the science, arts, in every respect. Marine engineering also they are going in large number. So this is one attraction. Apart from that, government of India has an initiative for providing the capacity building of Nigeria. They provide 500 up to 500 scholarship every year where you can go and train in India. This is for the capacity building of the government. So government servant of different sectors can find the relevant course in the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation website, and if they find the course suitable, they apply there. And I would like to mention that the course is completely free, including visa, no visa charges, even flight tickets, their stay, the tuition fee, and when they come back, they give them some extra baggage also. So it is a complete package, and these courses are very sophisticated and substantial course, which can be very good on your work. It can be up to these courses are from accountancy to nanotechnology.
Okay.
So you can find it like any sophisticated course in the world that are part of that item.
I like that you mentioned technology, because one similarity between Nigeria and India is we are big on tech, right? A lot of tech enthusiasts are doing fantastic work globally. And we know that India is also very big on tech. A lot of the services or some of the solutions in tech stem from India. So how can we sharpen each other up in that regard, seeing that tech is looking like, we're here in tech, it's a tech world already, so it's going to get only better. How can we sharpen each other up in terms of how technically gifted the youths from Nigeria and the youths from India are at the moment?
First of all, I will congratulate you on that Nigeria is the fintech capital of Africa, if I have to say so. The Nigerian youths are very sharp in creating technology and utilizing technology in both the world. You might have heard that the streaming platforms, there are certain tech guys, local tech guys, they have created those platforms, and that is adding wealth to all. All means the singers are also getting their money. The content creators are also getting money. Because earlier they used to have a pirated software type of thing. But on that software, which is a very locally grown, there's small money and you are enjoying the good quality
So there's more accountability.
Yes.
And reward for your work.
And apart from that, the fintech, the payment methods, the POS, these are all rampant in Nigeria. And this is being used for wealth creation. And this is creating a smooth life, easy life for the people to transact. So this is also, there is already a lot of cooperation going on. The tech companies, whoever you name the tech company, they have their back office in Bangalore, or they are sending their people to train in Indian tech companies. They have some relationship, because what I can say you that we see that the visa seekers in that company are related. They are going to a particular software
So that's
company.
according to the data from your end. The people getting the visas are going to link themselves with tech companies in India.
Yes, on a regular basis, very frequently.
Okay.
Even the banking sector, tech, the back office, they have a good relationship between these fintech companies.
Okay. Happy Independence Day in advance, India, and to all the Indian community members in Nigeria. We celebrate you. It's 78, right?
Yes.
That's a long time. So you are technically older than Nigeria in that regard. And we have a lot of history together, even though sometimes we don't like to talk about the history that we share. But it's been a long time. How do you feel about the Independence Day of India coming up tomorrow? That's 15th.
Thank you for the congratulations. And yes, tomorrow we are celebrating our 78th Independence Day. In a history of a country, it is not a very big, long period. It is small. Okay, when we compare with Nigeria, it is slightly more. But we are satisfied with our development in these many years. And our highest leadership has created a goal for our country that when we complete our 100th year, that is in 2047, when we complete our 100th year, they want India to be at par with developed nation. They have denominated this time as the Amrit Kal. Amrit Kal is the nectar,
Okay.
So that time, and this is the time of consolidation of what we have achieved so far and what we require in these years to get ourselves to that level.
Okay.
So the focus is there, and our country is doing in that direction. It is not to be done by one department or one person. Every Indian has to work for it. Only then we will be able to get that dream. And I am sure that you would be knowing that we have, in recent years, we have been doing rapid developments, and things are on track.
Okay.
And we hope, we are confident that we will reach to that level.
All right. Well, we wish you all the best. But I mean, I'm sure the Indian community are listening to you right now. They're happy to hear that their person is in town, and you've been here for over a year now.
2 years.
For 2 years now. So, what's your assessment of the Indian community in Nigeria? How are they faring? Are they okay? Are they enjoying their stay? Do they have any complaints whatsoever that have come to your desk, perhaps?
No. I am very thankful to Lagos and Nigeria that they have been very warm to our community, and Indians are having a good time here. They are doing their business well. They are mainly professionals. They are working for Nigerian company. They are working for Indian companies, and they are happy with themselves. And everything is going on. I mean, I don't have much complaint to the Nigeria-India type of thing. Nothing as such significantly, and that's okay.
Okay. So, in terms of tourism and travel, how is it? Because a lot of people like to visit India. Most times it's for business. But when you talk about tourism, it goes beyond business tourism. You know, you can go for educational tourism, medical tourism. I know the medical space is very big in India. We've benefited together over the years. But how open, just to emphasize on how open every aspect of tourism in India is to Nigerians. How open is India to Nigerians coming for things like a vacation, for things like education, for work, and everything generally? How open is the country to our people?
India is completely open for Nigerians, completely open. We issue all types of visa. There is no strings. We issue every type of visa. And yes, you may be knowing it correctly that the demand is more of medical visa, student visa, and business visa. But it is not that other visas are not. Even we issue a lot of employment visa also.
Okay.
So it is not that every type of visa is issued to Nigerian national on daily basis.